Hey everybody, what is up? This is the Remnant of Youth podcast, and I am joined here with Scott Billings.
Hello.
And my name is Jamin, and today we are talking about what is true forgiveness. So we want to start out by reading Matthew chapter 18. It's talking about the parable of the unforgiving servant. And it says in verse 21, it says, Then Peter came up and said to him, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? As many as 7 times? And then Jesus said to him, I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times.
So do you think Jesus was saying, hey, you need to keep a tally of 77 times and then
Absolutely.
You're done? A lot of us would like to think that, right?
Yeah.
But it's a play on words of what Jesus is saying, because 7 in the Jewish culture was, it was the number of completion. It was a lot. And so when Jesus says 77, or other translations say 7 times 70, Jesus is saying, you just need to forgive.
A lot.
Yeah. And that's hard. And a lot of people don't like to forgive because people hurt people. And it's really sad. But why is forgiving others important? I mean, why do you think that forgiving others is important?
I mean, first off, Jesus forgave us.
Right.
God forgave us because, we're all sinful, dirty people, and he still died on the cross for us, and he loved us. So I think that to be more like Jesus is to forgive others. But also just thinking about the other side is like, you have a peace, like you live life and like with a peace, like knowing that you're at peace with other people too.
Right.
So I think that's a big part of it too.
And yeah, if God forgives us, and I guarantee you that what the mound of sins that and the mountain high of sins and bad things that we've done far outweighs maybe the small molehill that people have sinned against us.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that it's any less bad or any less hurtful or any less painful. It just means that, hey, God has forgiven you this much. And so what Jesus is saying, hey, since I've forgiven you this much, let's go ahead and you forgive that person this much.
Which is still a lot.
It's still a lot. It's still a lot of pain. So we're going to talk about today, what is true forgiveness? And thing number 1, true forgiveness acknowledges that what was done was wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't gloss over it. It doesn't say, it's okay. True forgiveness says, what you did really hurt me, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to just release it. I could hold it against you because what you did was truly wrong, but I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to let it go and we're going to move on. It's going to be okay. Yeah. You just completely let it go. So real forgiveness, true forgiveness lets it go. It doesn't hold on to it for years down the road. It's so easy to hold that grudge and to not let it go. There was that video of that Dallas police officer that shot the that was super crazy situation.
I can speak for myself. I forgive you, and I know if you go to God and ask him, he will forgive you. I don't even want you to go to jail. I want the best for you. Again, I love you as a person, and I don't wish anything bad on you.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Absolutely insane.
I think that guy, number 1, he just didn't walk into that courtroom and say, I think I'll do this.
Yeah.
That guy obviously processed, talked with God, wrestled with this idea of letting this go. Mm-hmm. But if I can't think of a better modern day example of somebody truly forgiving somebody else from their heart, because what was done was bad. It's hurtful. It was horrible. But he says, I forgive you. I want the best for you. And that's actually a really good test of whether you've forgiven somebody or not. Hey, could you pray that they have a good day?
Yeah.
That's a really good test. Could you pray? It's like, you know what, God, just really bless their day. Really make their day awesome. Like, God, help them get that promotion at work. God, may they be on the starting lineup on the sports team, not me. Like, it's like, that's a really good test of whether you've really forgiven somebody or not. So that's awesome.
Yeah, really awesome video.
Really awesome video, really awesome example.